Hi everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you're preparing for the U.S. Citizenship Test, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll be going over the 100 civics questions in random order, with the most up-to-date answers for 2025. Whether you're studying for the test, or just want to learn more about U.S. history, this video will give you all the information you need. Remember, the questions are the same, but the answers can change. So make sure you're studying the right information. We'll keep it slow and clear. Let's get started.
During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who was the first president? George Washington. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who vetoes bills? The President. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights.